Hey, since it's Halloween, our own Rhode Island Science Fiction Club member Adam Tuchman has some new material based on the world of Cthulhu that he wants to share with us. So let's take a look at that right now.
Cthulhu was, Cthulhu is, Cthulhu shall be. Knowledge of this is the first step in becoming a worshiper of the great old ones.
No, Sci-Fi Journal has not been taken over by cultists. It's me presenting Lovecraft memorabilia. H.P. Lovecraft was a writer who was born and died in Rhode Island, and he's most famous for weird fiction, which is basically horror with a bit of fantasy and science fiction. The first thing I'd like to show you is this. It's a Russian Cthulhu amulet, and it was acquired through the H.P. Lovecraft Historical Society. It's sterling silver with gold plating around it, and it contains on one side an image of Cthulhu, sort of as a statue with Russian and English lettering, and the reverse contains an intricate geometric pattern which is supposed to have some mystical meaning. And the chain I got from Sears. It's sterling silver with gold plating. That doesn't come with the amulet. Next, I like to show you these little Cthulhu idols. They're from the Call of Cthulhu, a game from Chaosium, and they are sort of props. You get 6 big ones and a whole slew of small ones, and they make good gifts. I kept 2 of the big ones, and I gave the rest out to friends and relatives who I've talked about Cthulhu, so they can have an idol for their own use. And the books, first book is the Antarctic Express, and this one is published by, made by Ken Hite and Christine Rodriguez, and it's a takeoff of the Arctic Express, that kid's book, and it's based on Lovecraft's story, The Mountains of Madness, and it's designed for kids, but it's really for adults, since adults would have a better understanding of the book if they had read the stories. The second one, Where the Deep Ones Are, also by Ken Hite with Andy Happ as the artist, both books from Atlas Games, and this one isn't based on an individual story, but it's based on the town of Innsmouth, where these inbred, half-human, half-sea beings live, and it takes place there. Next 2 books. The one on the left is a collection of all H.P. Lovecraft's fiction. Barnes & Noble put out a nice hardback edition, very reasonably priced, and it contains all his fiction and a short biography of the author. And the second one is Baby's First Mythos. It's a childlike book in which you have like C is for Cthulhu, and then there's a little poem. A is for Azarath, and I don't think any kid would understand it, but adults who read Lovecraft would appreciate it. Many of you have seen this version of the Necronomicon, and the original one was published in 1977. It's by a guy named Simon. I don't know what his real name is. He's a magician, not like David Copperfield, but he practices like these arts like you see in the movies, trying to raise beings. And it has never been out of print, and the image on the cover, in the past, movies used to show pentagrams and basically, but if you watch Supernatural, you see more of that image. And I think that it has sort of made public that type of image. Well, they reissued it in an anniversary edition, nice leatherback, collectible edition, numbered, signed by, I guess, the original writer, Simon, and it contains the same stuff as the paperback, only high quality and a better introduction, or another introduction. And this is a real masterpiece in the book designer art, and anyone who's really into this sort of stuff would probably be interested in getting this. And it's published by Ibis Press. It's the 31st anniversary edition. And that's it.
and as always, we end the show with a segment we like to call Toys, Props, and Other
Stuff!
where we point out wonderful things in the world of collectibles that we think you should be checking out. So our wonderful camera people will point at something. Star Munchkin, which is part of the Munchkin card game series from Steve Jackson. What a lot of fun that game is.
Oh,
It really
absolutely.
is. There's Star Munchkin, there's Pirate Munchkin.
Just the
Yeah.
puns and the cards are worth
Cards
it.
and stuff. Yeah, there's you can be a red shirt in there. It's just a lot of fun. It's really pretty cool game. that
They
you
have-
should check out.
They have Munchkin tournaments at some of the game conventions.
Yep,
Yes.
and I'm suggesting that one of our Rhode Island Science Fiction Club meetings should be nothing but a Munchkin game night.
Sounds cool.
That'd be a lot of fun.
Next to that, the Xbox 360 exclusive Halo Reach, out available now in stores everywhere.
Right.
One of the must-have titles for the year. If you went into multiplayer gaming, if you were into shooting, then this is tailored made for you.
Right, wonderful. Space Academy, that's the DVD series based on the old series, well, the 1970s that came out?
Yes.
Yeah, Filmation.
From Filmation. And
Yep.
next to that, James.
The precursor of Jason of Star Command.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Isn't Jimmy doing the Space Academy?
Jimmy Doohan was
Yeah.
in Space Academy.
No, that's Jonathan.
Oh, Jonathan.
Harris.
Jonathan Harris.
Right.
Yes, and Pamela
Jimmy
Ferdin,
Doohan was in Jason.
Jason.
That's right.
Okay.
And The Lightning
that?
Thief, Rick Riordan's stories of Percy Jackson. They made the movie Percy Jackson and the Olympians,
Yep.
based on his series of books. And this it's full of Greek mythology, so told in a sort of modern twist. And it's a really great book. I enjoyed reading it. I'm going
Good
to look
book
forward
for
to reading
kids.
some more.
Yeah.
The Fabulous Riverboat, another Philip Jose Farmer novel. The second one, which features which features Samuel Clemens, and on the River World.
Okay, and next to that is Arc 2, another 1970s DVD series. Post-apocalyptic people going
With a talking chimp.
with a talking
Yep.
chimp.
And the
yep.
cool jetpack.
And the cool jetpack that they
Yeah.
really use. That's
And
what
the rover vehicle, the front nose is from the same ships that they had in.
Damnation Alley.
Nation Alley. they
No,
use-
no, no, it's not Damnation's
No?
Alley. That's a different ship. The nose is from the ships on Jason and Star Command and
Right.
Space
Oh,
Academy.
okay.
They took the nose and put it
So
on.
they were interchangeable noses. I wish I had one of those. All right, what else?
I
we
just
got?
wanted one of the vehicles because it looked cool.
Right. And there's a clone trooper helmet. All right, there we go. Which Fred says is, but I don't believe him. He probably
Says
wears,
isn't his.
he wears it to bed every night, I'll bet you. Okay. All right, and of course, rats. Yep, we got a rat, and we have a cat. That's a hell of a scary looking cat. Like, none of does the cat have a name also? Probably not.
How does the spider have the name and not the cat?
Well,
I don't like cats. I love spiders.
There we go.
But yet you own it.
Yeah. As always, if
It
you want to
just-
get in touch with us, we have a website,
Felix.
which is www.risfc.org. We also have Facebook and YouTube pages. If you enjoy snail mail and want to send us goodies, you can write to us at Rhode Island Science Fiction Club, P.O. Box 8515, Warwick, Rhode Island, 02888. And now, since it's Halloween, okay, we don't have candy, we have glow balls for everybody. Here we go. So I got a glow ball for you. And we got, I'm sorry, but you know, you can give it to your son. Glow ball for you, and a glow ball for you. All right, based on old Green Lantern, the hostess decided to release a whole bunch of different snacks based on Justice League superheroes. So you guys got glow balls. There's a joke
Wonder
in
what
there
the-
somewhere.
What about the Twinkies?
I ain't
Who
touching
does the
them.
Twinkies?
And listen, if there's anybody out there who wants to see something covered, some kind of a book series or some other facet of sci-fi, fantasy, dark fantasy, horror, whatever, write in. Give us an email. Drop us a line. Let us know. And we'll do our best to cover it for you.
Sounds good. All right, that's going to be it for this October 2010 edition of Sci-Fi Journal. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you in November. Enjoy your balls.